Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is episode 10 of season 12 of Heartland, titled All Hearts Lead Home. Jack receives terrible news about a close friend that leaves the family dealing with grief. I said in the last video that I wonder if it's going to be Will Vernon. Maybe not, but we did see him recently, either earlier this season or last season. And so I wonder if maybe that was kind of like a hint. So hopefully it won't be that. Hopefully it'll be someone else. But the fact is, it leaves the family dealing with grief. They know Will Vernon, or at least Amy and Ty do. And Jack does. So that's why I suspect it's him. It might not be. And I want you guys to see the cuteness. My Taurus pillow is about to fall off, but it'll be worth it for the cuteness. I had a moment of like freak out because when I started this, I saw it was episode 10. I was like, wait a minute, I have 3 episodes to do instead of 2. And then I was like, no, I don't. Episode 11 was the final one for this season. For a minute, I had forgotten that this was a shorter season, and I was thinking that I'd be doing my normal 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 3 episodes at a time. I had forgotten that, oh yeah, it's just 10 and 11 this time. Which, like I said, is bittersweet. And of course, Amy and Ty dealt with Laura, who had been using shock therapy on a horse on Shooting Star. And hopefully we'll find out some results. Hopefully she's getting better. Sounds like she is. But hopefully we'll find out more about her. I don't know what they can do. If they can like turn Laura in or something, they might not. Especially because she resigned. So maybe because she resigned, they figure it's not worth it. But I think I would probably still throw the book at her. And as I said before, the whole thing about threatening to go to the press, they should have just gone first. Because, Ty was saying like, yeah, something like that could ruin my reputation. And I'm thinking, yeah, but only if they believe her. And some would, but some would also back the veterinarian. Because a lot of people are going to realize he's not going to do that because he would lose his career. But we'll see. Hopefully, like I said, we'll deal with a little more of that and find out more about Shooting Star. Let's get started. Since we just saw him in the previously. That's what I was worried about.
Reason that I catch more fish than he does. Hey.
So I wonder what happened.
It's your favorite grandpa.
Because they did talk about going fishing, so.
Good. Hey, who tells me? Don't touch that. I'm sorry. I got it. You will make me crazy. My fault. Okay, they all came out.
Of course.
Oh. See, she needs a nap, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, last time you saw Will's doing a lot better, so.
Well, here, I have something.
Too bad they never got to go on their fishing trip. I knew they were going to do that. I knew it was going to be Will. And like I said, the family deal with grief. Well, Amy and Ty met him, so with Nicholas Campbell, so maybe they're going to see some flashbacks or something. Yeah, I guess she's not competing, which I get, because given what happened. Seems like a waste to have her go through all that.
I feel really awkward.
He even swallowed his pride and came courting me after all our time apart.
So who's gonna look after the horses?
And from what Will said, I guess I have you to thank for that, Jack.
Will never did anything he didn't want to do. You have any funeral plan?
No, Will didn't want any of that kind of thing. It was always his wish that his ashes be scattered on the land where his wild horses are. And that's where he was when he went down.
Huh.
By the fence, watching his horses.
It's nice that he wanted Jack to have his guitar. Are we gonna find out who's gonna take care of the horses? That's kind of important.
Weddings and funerals.
Well, you should
Pretty much
go
life
to
in
him
a
since
nutshell, isn't it?
you're a business
Okay.
partner.
I had a date to go fishing with Will Vernon. And by way of honoring my old friend, I'm sticking to the plan.
I like that.
I'll be at camp.
Good. I'm glad he's doing that.
All right.
Thank you, Liv.
Now Phyllis laying on him.
Bye, guys.
So cute. Huh. Yeah, she didn't go on. I think Tim should go because he's a business partner. I mean, if Jack is going. I thought you said you were over it, Lou.
If it hadn't have been for Will and our time at Pike River, we never would have gone back together. We never would have been married, had Lindy.
Don't know that for a fact, but
Well, I thought of that too.
I like that he likes boots.
All right. Why don't you show me what you got in the bag there?
Like a transmission.
Yeah, like a transmission. Maybe you do know what you're talking about.
Maybe you do too.
All right, well, let's go look in the Quonset.
Yeah, I think Jack should have gone up here alone. I know that some were saying he shouldn't have, but I agree. I think he should have gone up alone. Go up to honor Will.
Good. So tomorrow, we can get the gears all lined up and hopefully the
Maybe.
batteries connected to the switch. What color did you want to paint it, Luke?
Thank you.
I'm guessing they didn't tell Luke what was going on. Old songs. McFarley's.
Cheers to you, Will. Cheers.
So they're showing Will in a flashback. Would they label him in the cast? Unless Nicholas Campbell is Clint, which it could be, but I'm pretty sure Nicholas Campbell is Will. I'll have to look it up. But I'm like, if it's a flashback in a previous episode, would they still list him? Maybe. Unless we're going to see him, you know, like how we saw Lindy. I do agree. I think Jack should have gone up alone because he needs the time to process. And I think him going up alone will help. You know, he said that there wasn't anything like a funeral, and that made me think of my mother-in-law. At the time of this recording, she had died a year prior, January of 2022, and her wishes were to be cremated, but she didn't have any type of funeral services listed or anything. And I think that would probably be me too. I probably won't have anything. Just be like, you know, do whatever. You know, I'll be dead. What will I care? But yeah, so when they said that Will didn't have anything like that, but he was going to have his ashes scattered, it made me think of her. Unfortunately with us, we knew it was coming. It's a little bit of land that he purchased. Jack's doing pretty well if he has his own fishing cabin.
Can you see that? He's following me. Good boy.
Phoenix loves you.
I see what you mean about this being. You talked to her about it? I tried, but she didn't want to go there.
No,
I don't think she's over him.
she's not.
Not at all.
Even though she said she was.
Come on.
Good boy, Phoenix.
She got her chance.
All right.
I saw her last night. She was sad.
Mm-hmm. At least he's concerned. That's sweet.
Yeah, she was. Our family lost a good friend.
Well, I mean, she doesn't cry all the time. Sometimes she wants to have fun. Like we get up in the middle of the night and make pancakes and eat as many as we want. Then after, she kind of gets sad again.
Blue it is.
He got some.
Okay.
He got some info from Luke. That's good. Don't push him. Just keep doing what you're doing, and he'll eventually open up. Those high water boots.
Good.
And Lisa's home.
Jack?
Did he know Lisa was coming home? Because I would think he
Oh my goodness.
would be there for her.
This, honey?
Give him his space. It'll be better than when he gets back and sees you.
Look at that, Will. That's a beauty.
I'm not liking this music. Oh, oh. Save the duck. Save the duck. There. Jack! I started to hear the ominous music and I had a feeling something was going to happen. But the thing is, you know, Lisa says, oh, we shouldn't be up there alone. And maybe she's right. But at the same time, I do agree about him being alone and needing that time. And think of what a joy that would be for him when he gets home and he finds out that Lisa was back and still be surprised, you know? Except now, of course, we've got a problem. So they're obviously going to go up to the fishing cabin, or she's going to go up because Lisa's hard-headed. And she's going to find him. I'm glad, though, he saved the duck. But I was worried because I heard that ominous music and I was like, ah, shit. But when Luke was talking about his mother, it made me think, if she cries a lot, maybe she has clinical depression. Because, you know, Ty was asking how often does she get sad, and that's when the kid kind of clammed up. But I do like that he was asking about Amy if she was okay. I mean, that was nice. That's showing growth because the kid is opening up a little more. I think he likes Ty. I think he likes being there. He likes Boots. So they're getting him to open up, and I think probably in season 13, if the kid sticks around, I think we'll probably find out more about him. And, you know, Amy was saying to Georgie, you know, like, what's going on and calming your mind and stuff. And, you know, she had mentioned about Lou not being over Mitch. And I was thinking, yeah, I know. She said that she was or whatever, but of course she was lying. And I'm thinking, they tried. They had their shot. He didn't want to wait for her, you know, with the New York deal and the expansion, so he moved on. He has a right to do that. Maybe this is the opportunity she needs to get back with Peter. Jack.
Get up! Jack, get up!
Little Spirit is helping him.
You are going to get a good laugh out of this one.
Oh, shit.
So this project's pretty important to you, huh?
Really? You did paint it.
Yeah, it is. It has to be perfect.
Yeah, we just need to adjust some gears, okay?
Yeah.
Happens all the time on my motorcycle.
It's not that big of a deal.
Why don't you put it back up on the desk? We'll take a look at it.
That's what I would have said. I would have been like, just gotta tweak something. It's okay.
So
No, you've got to talk to me. Every time I ask how you're doing with this whole wedding thing, you just shut me down. Well, things have been just a little bit busy, Amy. Yes, but Georgie doesn't think that you're over Mitchin. Is that true?
You know.
Hello?
There's Maya.
Can I come in? Maya.
Yes, it's true.
Hi. Hi.
Jack.
Do you remember? Remember that Christmas? We saved that horses that were trapped there of the avalanche. Remember that? I do.
A Heartland Christmas. You can catch my reaction to that.
Quite the trip to get them out alive.
I got my way on the reception though. It's gonna be in the middle of a field with these big white tents and rows of twinkling white lights. Exactly. How did you know? I hinted that you might have a special someone to invite.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, Garland.
The
And even if you didn't, Lou, it's not that big of a deal.
When I showed up, I heard it tore after what? 10 years, maybe more? It's time to wake up.
Get up. You know he's gonna get up because I've seen Sean Johnston is in season 16, so I'm not too worried. But still, my guess is he's not gonna get up yet, and then of course Lisa and Tim will find him. But I like how, he talked about Jack saved his life that Christmas, and now he's returning the favor. And if you haven't seen it, I did react to A Heartland Christmas. I will try to remember to link it in the description, but if not, of course you can find it in my Heartland folder if you're watching this on YouTube. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna do A Heartland Christmas. I like that it was separate, but like right here, you just had a reference to it in this episode where they were talking about, Amy and Ty getting back together. And then, of course, this was saving the horses. Although we have seen them in Pike River, too. And Amy and Ty getting back together, that was actually later. So, I think if somehow you didn't see A Heartland Christmas, like if somehow you just watched the series and not the film that they did, I think you could still pretty much follow it. You might hear that about horses and maybe think, oh, that was something that they did in their younger years, not realizing that it was a separate special. But we did see the episode where they went to Pike River when Amy and Ty had broken up, and she said that that was kind of what caused them to get back together. But she said, we wouldn't have gotten back together. And I'm thinking, yeah, you don't know that. You guys were strong enough that you would have gotten back together no matter what. So cute. And yeah, the kid going ahead and as soon as, like the battery made that noise and then didn't work or something, and then he was frustrated. And I'm like, you know what? Sometimes things take time. You just might have to adjust something and then it'll be fine. Like, chill the fuck out. You had it, like it did make a move, so you had it correct. There's just something that you need to tweak. Good, good, good. Jack, good, 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 good. At least he saved the duck. Jack. Okay, he's probably got hypothermia. Cold water. I still kind of agree with Tim that he should have just gone up to grieve, but
Look at that, Oops. It works.
That is so cool.
good job. And the kid did a good job on that birdhouse too, so he's good with his hands. Yeah, Susie. Grab the hat!
Dad, I want to know if you guys are doing okay. Call me back when you get this.
Well, I hope to see you there.
You're his friend? A little bit of a slip there. I want you.
Easy. Okay.
Oh, he's walking. That's a good thing.
Okay. All right. Okay. Come on, Jack.
Hey, what happened? Oh my goodness. What happened? What happened? Oh, honey. Are you okay? What happened, honey? Come on, let's get you inside. Let's go.
Jack's making me cry.
What happened?
He'll see Will again. Just later. Will's looking out for him, you know? He says, I don't want to leave you. And I'm thinking, what makes you think Will's going anywhere? He'll be there. He'll be around. He'll be with you. Even if you can't see him. So I'm wondering if Mitch is going to go through with the wedding. And if he does, if he's going to pull like a Ross moment when he was marrying Emily. I wonder if we'll see the wedding or if we'll just hear about it. Do I think he loves Maya? I don't know. Because everything's happened really fast. I think Maya might be a rebound. And he's trying to convince himself. But he might really have gotten over Lou and might really love Maya. But everything does seem rather fast.
I'm so happy to be home with you, Caroline.
I like how as soon as she saw him, she was running
I
to
want
him.
to play something
He was
for you.
hugging her, and she's like, honey, honey, you know.
This is the song.
Let's
Here
go.
we are together, no one can see the way. The start of new beginnings, the start of our new day. I can say I love you and mean it even more.
Why don't you go and just bring Peter?
Chance, a second dance for friends. You're not alone, Tim.
No, you're not. You've got a family.
And thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
Sometimes in your life you have to swap.
Good. I see the next episode they're gonna save those wild horses. Ty and Amy are gonna put in to either adopt or at least foster Luke. Since his mother says he can't take care of him. Because they've established a bond and a connection. And they're not gonna want to see Will go in the foster system. Especially after Georgie, you know. And I was thinking, would Lou go to the wedding and take Peter? You know? I mean, Peter would probably be happy, especially since Peter and Mitch are like buddies now. Peter, I'm sure, would be happy to go. And a +1 doesn't necessarily mean a romantic date. It's like, just show up with Peter. Mitch would be happy to see him. And have that be it. So, we'll see. I like that Jack was playing that song and he said that it kind of reflected him and Lisa as well, because as we know, they went through their period where they broke up. But then got back together. And I loved how as soon as she saw him, she ran. She made good time in those heels. She ran right to him, seeing he was okay. I like how she was calling him honey, and he kissing her and holding her really tight. I'm sure he was so happy to see her. And I like how he asked her, "Are we okay?" It's like, "Yeah, you're okay. You're fine." Thinking before the next episode, I want to go and touch up my makeup here. You know, now I gotta blow my nose again because it runs all the time in the winter. It's like a faucet. He's just been asleep this whole time, you know? My other one's over there. I don't know where the third one is. She was over there. Thank you for joining me for this reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, hit the like button and subscribe for more content. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that notification bell to be alerted of future reacts. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and if you can, please support me on Buy Me a Coffee. Link is in the description. I had a feeling we were eventually going to find out that Will Vernon had passed, basically from when we were first introduced to him. You know, the next time they went up to Pike River, I thought maybe we're going to find out that he had passed. And they kept him around for a long time, but I guess they finally decided it was time to write him out. Maybe the actor didn't want to do it anymore, I don't know. I had a feeling eventually we were going to see something about Will Vernon passing, so they finally did it in season 12. Anyways, I hope you all have been having a great day, great week, great month, and I'll see you for episode 11, the season finale. Bye.